The topic I will be covering today in this video essay is avant-garde in the filmmaking world. Avant-garde is an experimental type of filmmaking giving viewers a unique experience in what they are watching, from how it is shot to how the final product looks, giving the viewer either a dreamlike experience or a nightmarish type experience. Avant-garde goes back 50 years, maybe even more. The style of filmmaking was not as popular back then, with many filmmakers pushing the boundaries of film. The mainstream media did not know how to take it. The avant-garde in films was a unique touch to filmmaking, allowing anyone that has a vision to film whatever they want in a way they want their viewers to watch. Avant-garde is also very popular when it comes to making music videos and commercials. While reading The Academy and the Avant-Garde, A Relationship of Dependence and Resistance, Michael writes, whether drawing from theories of the 19th century political avant-garde or the 20th century artistic avant-garde, the animating energy of any avant-garde and the source of its appeal is its desire to resist mainstream or establishment structures, institutions, and values. The accessibility of the avant-garde talk about American experimental cinema. Michelle writes that taking an interest in accessibility means taking an interest in the many different forms that critical theoretical ideas about experimental film practices and their methods for meaningful engaging with social experience take. The film Loving Vincent is an extraordinary film choice, based on Vincent van Gogh's life and death, directed by Dorota Kobele and Hugh Wenchman. The film's aesthetics is an experimental fusion of animation and oil paintings. Loving Vincent is the first full painted animated film, creating a unique visual experience using over 65,000 individual oil paintings from over 100 different artists. Released in 2006, A Scanner Darkly, directed by Richard Linklater, used an animation approach in its post-production using a technique called interpolated rotoscope.
Very ambitious.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I feel lucky we even got to make it, and it's really because of Keanu and Robert Downey Jr. and Woody and Winona, coming aboard and doing it. I mean, the reason certain films get made, or the benefactors of independent cinema, are the artists who come in and work for very little. People have a problem with movies and thinking they're not pushing boundaries. A lot of it's the actors.
Content.
Interpolated rotoscope is an animated technique in which animators trace over the original footage frame by frame. Other films such as House and Eraserhead also fall under the avant-garde category. The Lighthouse, directed by Robert Eggers, I would consider an avant-garde film, with it being made in 2019 and is filmed in black and white. This film is a must-watch for all upcoming filmmakers. One of my personal favourites is a little film called Southland Tales, directed by Richard Kelly, which takes the viewer into the dream-like experience with the use of CGI.
Very, very generous lady, and I applaud you for that.
Excuse me, but how does this work? What does it cost?
Cost? No, the Imaginarium does not cost a thing. We're not here for money.
How long does it take?
Well, that depends, my dear.
I'm running late.
Oh, late for a very important date. Gosh, I can't tell you how many times I've heard that in my life. Listen, can I ask you a question? Do you dream? Or should I say, can you put a price on your dreams?
The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnos is directed by Terry Gilliam, taking the viewer to a fantasy world using using a portal to enter the Doctor's mind. Using its unique narrative structure, it makes the viewer use their imagination to what is happening in this film. After the death of Heath Ledger, other actors came in and finished his arc. Johnny Depp, Jude Law, and Colin Farrell all portrayed Heath's character Tony in the Imaginarium. The obvious use of CGI in the Imaginarium takes the viewer out of the real world at the same time as the characters entering the portal. I will argue that avant-garde films are some of the best films, taking you out of the mainstream media of what Hollywood presents and allows filmmakers to make what they can envision and how they want their film to look instead of being a committee film.